and he did.
They kick it out to Green. Shoots from the baseline. It doesn't go for him.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the New York Knicks. Right wing, launches a three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
There's the triple. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The kick out to Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Shepard with this screen for Thompson. Pass to Green. Puts up a three. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5 now.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Holland from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Shepard. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Detroit leading by 3. Ivy up top. He's covered by Thompson.
Man, that's nice execution out of that two-man game as Ivy there dropping the dime.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Shepard, the pass to Green. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, fires from deep. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Cunningham looking it over. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Over to the left wing. Over in the corner, Green. Whitmore sets a screen for Green. Back to Whitmore. 5 to shoot. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Whitmore's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Cunningham. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Shepard with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
No good on the 2nd free throw. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 3. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Shepard. Ivy defending. Now Shepard, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Now here's Ivy. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Hits it from three-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And a wide-open look for Whitmore. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Whitmore's got his third basket of the night. Turner with the screen. Driving the lane. Ivy with the bucket.
Ivy, such a quick first step. It makes him so difficult to guard off the bounce.
Here's Shepard, covered by Cunningham. Shepard with the ball. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Detroit leading by 3. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Rockets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Şengün throws it down.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Anthony's checked in for Shepard.
Once again, your Hut City, Texas.
Detroit's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's Cunningham. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Whitmore. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 9 points for Cam Whitmore. The Pistons leading. And here's Ivy. He has 5. Cunningham outside. Off target from outside. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Şengün, they kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Green's got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cunningham against Anthony. Pass to Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anthony, the pass to Şengün. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Turner with a screen on Thompson. Here's Holland. They need this. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Whitmore. He's got 9. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Jones checked in for the Rockets. Wagner's checked in for Detroit. Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. The Rockets with another miss. The Pistons trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. And the Pistons with possession here. After Jalen Green's miss, they grab their own miss. The shot by Omoruyi, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for Houston. They trail by 1. Pass to Thompson. Green with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Green, no luck. Here's Sasser. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And here is Caruso. Pistons passing it around. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Anthony. A 3-ball. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Green taking his time here. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Caruso against Jones. They set the pick. Cunningham passes to Omari. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Thompson. Out to Anthony. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Wagner. Still yet to score. Caruso with the ball. A 3-pointer, no good. Now Thompson. Pass to Anthony. Driving in. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham right side. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the floor for Detroit. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Anthony. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anthony's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They set the pick. Over in the corner, Sasser. 3-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. Last outing for the Rockets. It was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Reed off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Mayo against Caruso. It's stolen by Mayo. 4-on-3 break. Here's Thompson. Misses from close range.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And it's Houston on the break. And they recover it. And that one, good. Jones has got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. Detroit's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. to Sasser. Wagner on the wing. Over in the corner, Caruso. Just 3 to shoot. Fades away. That one goes. Count it. He's got 9.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Outside Anthony. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Wagner as screen on Jones. Latre. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Houston making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Barnes is checked in. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
He takes it in. A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Picked by Reed. And it's Shepard missing. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Over Jones. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Anthony. Back to Thompson. It's deflected. The 3. Another miss by Houston.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Sasser. Over to the wing. There's a good screen. For the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Down low. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Here's Sasser. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Frank, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Jalen Green's checked in for Anthony. Thompson misses.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Sasser. They set the pick. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And now Jones running the floor. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sasser. The kick out to Barnes. Good on the 3-point shot. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
The Pistons on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Wagner as screen on Green. The kick out to Barnes. Another three for Detroit.
Nice work by Barnes in that coffin corner. He really had that bad boy dialed in.
Pass to Thompson. Shepard with a screen for Thompson. Right side, Green. Pocket 6. Shoots over Caruso, and it's Green. Missing.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Barnes outside. Fades back. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Shepard. Good D by Barnes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
It's rebounded by Houston. It's Jones on the way. Defended by Caruso. Outside, Green. Reed with a screen for Shepard. Driving inside. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Shepard brings the double team. Caruso finds Barnes. It's good from long range. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Jones against Barnes. To the middle. Thompson passes to Reed. And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner. That is his first foul of the game. Şengün's checked in for Amen Thompson. Şengün kicks to Reed. Shepard with the ball. No scoring in this one.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's tried, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Turner with a screen on Şengün. Holland, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Şengün. 6 points for him. Can they get it? A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Alperon Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Warriors. And Cunningham with the block. And he recovers it. To the inside. Jones against Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. And the 3-ball is good. Cunningham's got 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Şengün. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. They retain possession. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Green. Here's Cunningham. 16 points for him.
2 minutes.
Out to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Wagner outside. Ivy, no one around him. Another 3 for Detroit.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Shepard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Reed. And it's Whitmore in for Jones. Now, here's Cunningham. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Green left side. 1:07 left in the second quarter. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Ivy. They get it back. Here's Omoruyi. And good that time. Omoruyi's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. Omoruyi's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Pass to Şengün. Inside, Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Turner with the screen. The kick out to Cunningham. Turner with the screen. Cunningham with it. Now Green defending. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Houston.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And stolen by Ivy. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison, shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other, trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. When this balance scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Detroit gets into the second quarter. And get ready for the...
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
For the Rockets, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building from there.
Disappointing stretch for them, but still plenty of time to right the ship. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Houston Rockets.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Thompson is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Shepard, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Ivy following the basket by Jalen Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Rockets trail by 10. Green drives in, and the shot goes down. Green's got 21.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pistons shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. There's a screen. Ivy with it. Picked up by Thompson. Gets in and good for his 6th field goal at 10 attempts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Shepard after the basket by Detroit. And here's Green outside, and Şengün throws it down.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Cunningham. Missed inside. Rockets trail. Pass to Şengün. Now Shepard. Three-pointer. Holland with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Turner with a screen on Şengün. Six on the shot clock. Turner with a screen on Şengün. To the paint. The shot by Turner no good. Rockets trail by 8. Down low. Here's Thompson. Holland with the rebound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Turner. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Shoots the 3. The shot by Ivy, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The quick crossover, what a move.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pistons leading by 6. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that 2-man set.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's deflected. And he gets it back. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Thompson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Rockets trail by 7. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Şengün with the screen for Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 26 points.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Cunningham outside. Drives to the hoop. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Shepard, the pass to Green. To the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. The shot by Turner, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Whitmore. Offline with his 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now, Shepard. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And Şengün throws it down.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
Now, here's Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. Pistons passing it around. Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Shepard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Five on the clock. Fade away. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Shepard. Outside, Green. Şengün with a screen on Cunningham. Shepard, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. It's good.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Green against Ivy. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. Detroit with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's the screen to the paint. Here's Holland. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Turner. Pistons leading by 5. Ivy with it. 10 points for him. Turner with the screen for Ivy. Out to Turner. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the right side. Outside, Green. Puts up a deep 3. No good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Here's Shepard. Clanking it by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And that's now 9 points for Reed Shepard. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Ivy against Green. Turner for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Turner's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pistons.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
For the Rockets, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Jones comes in for Green, and Anthony subbed in for Shepard. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Jones sets the pick for Anthony. Rebound by the Pistons. And here is Caruso. Pass to Sasser. Here's Omoruyi, covered by Anthony. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson passes to Şengün. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The drive by Anthony, and it's Anthony slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
Here's Anthony. He's got 12. Over Sasser. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Anthony.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
There's the pick. Sasser with it. Now defended by Şengün. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Houston making a switch. Shepard's checked in. And the basket by Jones.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Cunningham against Anthony. Here's Sasser. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Anthony. Fires from 14. Sasser with the rebound.
Normally he drains that.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 12-point Piston lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Omoruyi. Omoruyi's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's Detroit up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside, Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Man, he's got such a... great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now Shepard. Green finds Jones. No good with the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
There's the pick. Kicks it out to Wagner. Sasser with it. Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. A fader. And it's good. 2 points. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. 22 points for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
From deep, Green buries it from three-point range. Green's got 31 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Into the lane. Can't cash in from close range. Rockets trail by 16. Shepard with the ball. And now by Barnes. Here's Johansson. He's off on that one. Nice defense from Wagner. The Pistons have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The kick out to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
There's the screen. There's the drive. Count the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Shepard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shepard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Kicks it out to Wagner. That three off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for Houston. Here's Green. Back to Jones. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the turnover again by Houston. Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Pistons making a change here. And Detroit has possession. It's a 13-point game. In the corner, Ivy with it. Drills it from outside.
And we normally see Ivy shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be effective from the corner.
Shepard, the pass to Jones. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Reed throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. and stolen by Whitmore. Ball's knocked loose. Inside, here's Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
In the corner, Ivy with it. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Wagner. Over Green. And that one's good, Wagner.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
And it's Green sliding it down.
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Pass to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot to the inside. And they pick up 2. 24 points for him.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Rockets trail by 14. Shepard, the pass to Reed. Shepard with a screen for Reed. Kicks it out to Jones. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Jones. Detroit also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mo Wagner. Holland comes in for Alex Caruso. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Over in the corner, Shepard. Shoots over Turner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pistons leading by 11. Turner with the screen. Wide open. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Şengün. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Cunningham. Turner with the screen. It's Cunningham with the drive. It's good. Cunningham's got 24.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's Green missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And here's Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
It's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Şengün kicks to Green. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Turner with the screen. Jacks up a three, and another three for Detroit.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Green against Ivy. Looking to end the run. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 35.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Ivy with it, picked up by Thompson. They get the rebound. The kick out to Cunningham. It's stolen by Shepard. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
They set the screen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Rockets trail by 18. Outside, Green. Over Ivy. And it's Green missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Ivy against Green. On the wing, Turner. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Here's Ivy. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holland. Whitmore defending. Hollins kicks to Cunningham. Over Shepard. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game.